Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, my name is Ivy. If you're new on this channel, my name is Ivy. I'm here in the UK currently, but I'm from Zambia, proudly Zambian. So yeah, I know I've been missing in action, you guys. I know. And that's because a lot of things have been happening. As you can see from the title of my video, like a lot of things have been happening, guys. So yeah, so before I go any further, I just want to say thank you to my subscribers. I know you'll be here watching this video. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you're new on this channel, please do go to subscribe and support me. I really appreciate as well. So yeah, today I'm going to be talking about everything that has been happening. Everything that has been happening, because a lot of things have been happening. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys, yeah, my Osce experience, what happened. I'm sure you know what happened because you already read the title of the video. Yeah, it's been a while. I don't even remember the last time I made a video and posted a video. I don't remember, but I'm just glad that I'm here to share, yeah, what has been happening with you guys. And the Osce exam. So we do the CBT while we are still home, and then when we come here, that's when now we do the Osce exam. Yeah. So for those who don't know what Osce means, so Osce simply stands for Objective Structured Clinical Exam. Yeah, that's what it means. So you do that exam when you come here, for as long as you are trained outside of the UK, because they want to know if you are competent enough before they can give you the license to practice. Yeah. So when you come here, you're going to be on band 4. You're going to be working as a band 4, and then after you do your Osce exam, that's when now you'll be given a PIN. That's a license to say that you're now a qualified UK registered nurse. So when you get that license, that's when now you move from band 4 to band 5. Yeah. So yeah, so when you come, you're given 8 months to do this exam. So you have to ensure that you write this exam within 8 months. So mostly it is advisable that you write it within a month, but due to circumstances beyond our control, that's not always the case, because you know a lot of nurses are now coming to the UK, so a lot of nurses have to write the exam. So you have to book for this exam. You have to book, and there are a few test centers. So you find that at the time you're booking, you will not be able to get an exam date which is within a month or 2. So you have no choice to book for an exam date which is maybe 3 months after your arrival, 4 months, sometimes even 6 months. So it just depends with how lucky you are and which center you're using for your exams. So for us, like our hospital, we do our exams from Swindon, Oxford Brookes, the one which is in Swindon. Yeah. So the time we came, because I came in July last year, that's when I came to the UK. So initially I was supposed to do it maybe in August or September, but then our exam was booked for January. Yeah, January 2023. So we did our training for a week or 2, and then we started going to the ward to work. So you know when you have an exam, and then you know that okay, my exam will be in 4 months time, you relax. So that's what happened. I relaxed. Yeah. So what I knew alone that I was going to do my exam in January of 2023, but then our exam date was moved from January to November. And we received that email in October, the last week of October, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the last week of October, that's when we received an email to say we are going to do our exams in November. So meaning I had to put up my socks, start practicing, start trying to get the concept and all those things. So now I was in panic mode. I'm always panicking when I've got an exam. That's just me. So that's how now I started practicing for the exam, because you know, with this exam, you're only given 3 chances. When you fail 3 times, you have to pack, go back to your country and start the process again. Yes. So when you fail Osce, you go back to your country, you'll be sent back, because the hospital that brought you in, they're going to withdraw their COS, which is a certificate of sponsorship, and once that is done, you have no visa, so you have to go back. You can't stay here without a visa, so you have to go back to your home country, and then you start the process all over again, you guys. So yeah, when I was going for my exam, I tried to do a video, but then I lost some clips and my phone was giving me problems. So I will insert a few clips that I have. Yeah. So I went for my exam. I wrote my exam on the 29th of November 2022. So that's when we had our exam, you guys. Yeah, the moment I entered that exam, my first station was assessment. I started with API. Yeah, if you want me to talk about the stations that you are likely to find in the Osce exam, just let me know. I'll do that in the next video if you want. Yeah, so I started with assessment. You guys, the moment I saw the scenario that I had, I started panicking. So yeah, I did my exam, and when I left the exam room, I knew, you guys, I knew that I was coming back. I knew that I was going to go back to do another exam. Yeah, because you know, I thought I had made a lot of mistakes in like a lot of stations, especially the API. Yeah, so results came out after 3 days, 3 or 2 days, because I wrote on the 29th, 30th November, 1, 2. On the 2nd of December, the results came out. So they came out 3 days after the exam, because the exam was on a Tuesday and then my results came out on a Friday. I wasn't expecting those results, you guys. Those results, they didn't even find me home. They couldn't even wait for me to reach home. The results found me. Where was I? They found me in Manchester. That's where the results found me. Yeah, and yeah, an email came. I opened the email and they told me, oh, your results are out. I'll put a clip. I'll put a clip somewhere here. I'll put a clip on how the email looks like. So they sent me an email. Congratulations, your results are out. However, when you see however, you know, it's like someone is saying something and then they put but. So you know to say that but it's saying something. So however, you did not make it. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really know what's in the email, but I'll insert it somewhere and then you read it. Yeah, so I had passed 9 out of 10 stations. So Osce is made up of 10 stations. So out of those 10 stations, I'd only passed 9 and I'd failed 1 station. You guys, this exam is expensive. Osce, it's expensive, but anyway, I'm not even the one who's paying for the exam. The hospital pays for the exam. So they will pay for the exam and then you go and then you do the exam. So yeah, results came out and I failed, you guys. I failed. Yeah. I know someone will be like, so why is she sharing the fact that she failed as if it's a good thing? You know, I feel the same way I made a video and talked about IOS I passed on first attempt is the same way I'm here making this video talking about my exam and talking about how I felt. Not because I'm proud. Of course I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it. But then I just want to encourage someone to say, you know, certain things happen, you know. Not all days are Sundays, you know. Yeah, so I failed my exam. So like our trust, they will pay for your first exam. If you don't do well, they will pay for the second exam. If you don't do well again, they will pay for the third exam. These exams are not cheap, they're not free, you have to pay for them. But for other hospitals, you pay for yourself. So you can imagine, you failed, you have to think about the exam and you also have to think about the money. But in my case, my exam was paid for. My second exam was paid for. My first exam was paid for. Yeah, so that's how my results came out. And then I failed, you guys. You know, failing is not nice because it will make you look as if you're not serious, as if you've not been practicing. But with Osce, you know, people fail not because they are down, they're not intelligent, or not because they've not been practicing, but it's the simple mistakes that will make someone fail. It's the little things that you forget that will make you fail. You can do the whole procedure perfectly, but if you forget to write the date or the time when you're supposed to write them, you will fail. You see, you do everything the way you're supposed to do according to the marking criteria, but the moment you forget one simple thing, a date, that will make you fail. Because you know, in nursing, what is not documented is not done. Yeah, so yeah, that's what happens. So when you're doing that exam and then you realize to say, oh, I forgot to talk about something, and you still have time, verbalize it. You don't have to do it because probably you passed that stage when you're supposed to do that particular thing, but just verbalize it, talk about it. Because if you just decide to say, since I didn't talk about it, let me just forget, let me just assume that maybe the examiner didn't notice. My friend, there are cameras in the room where you're going to be doing your exams from. There's a camera, there's the examiner, so obviously they saw that you omitted something. So the most important thing is verbalize. When you just forget something, just verbalize. All they want to know is that you know what you're doing, you know what you're supposed to do, and all those things. So yeah, I'm not here to talk about Osce and what happened. I'm here to talk about what happened to me. So yeah, guys, I failed. The second exam was booked, and it was booked for January. Yeah, so that meant that I had to travel back. So my second exam was on the 9th of January. So yeah, that's how I went. I went back to Swindon, and you know, the feeling was different from the first time. Because you know, the first time, like, you're going there, like, you know, there's that anxiety and all that. But once I did the exam, like on my first exam, I don't know, maybe it's because I knew that I'd made the mistake somewhere, and then I knew that probably I was going to come back. So even the time I was waiting for the results, I wasn't really panicking and all those things. But for this second exam, this one, I didn't even want to leave any room for mistakes, any room for anything. And I only had one station. And I also forgot to mention, with Osce, the stations that you get on your first sitting, and then if you happen to fail, like me, I failed one. So the same station that I failed is the same station that I had to do on my receipt. The questions won't change. You get the same scenario, same question. If it's a procedure, you get the same procedure. So nothing is going to change. So you're going to write that exam. You know what you're going to do. The only thing that you have to do is ensure that this time around you do the right things. And in the email that they send to you telling you that you didn't do on this station, they'll send you a long one or a short one depending on how many mistakes you made. They're going to highlight everything that you omitted, everything that you missed, everything that you did wrong. So meaning, even as you're going to do your second exam, you know what you're supposed to do. You know where you made mistakes the first time. Yeah. So that's the thing. So I went for my exam on the 9th. I'm going to put some clips and all that on the day before the exam and on the day of the exam. So I went for my exam. I sat for my exam. It's not like I sat like some exam, it's a written exam. No, I didn't sit for it. I did my exam because this is Osce, you don't sit for it, instead you do it. So I went for my exam, I did it. Yeah, that was on the 9th of January. And it was on a Monday. Yeah, it was on a Monday. So after the exam, the suspense now began. You guys. The first time I wasn't even waiting for the results. After I wrote the results, I even forgot about them. But this time I was waiting for my results. Yeah, this time I was waiting for my results. I did the exam on a Monday. I was expecting them on Wednesday. Tuesday, nothing came. I kept checking my email. Even, I checked my email so much that I've never checked my email like that. Because even the time I was looking for a job, I never used to check my emails like that. But this time, I was checking. You see? So Tuesday, there was nothing. Monday, there was nothing. Oh, how did I move from Tuesday to Monday? You guys, I'm still confused from failing my Osce exam. So, Monday, I did the exam. Tuesday, no results. Wednesday, no results. Thursday, no results, you people, you guys. Friday, I started checking my email in the morning. I was just checking. It was now 2 in the afternoon. 3 in the afternoon, no results. 4 on the dot, I received an email. Hey, I received that email like 4 on the dot, 16 hours on the dot. That's when the email came. Congratulations, you are successful. You guys, I was successful. I passed my exam and I was so excited, you know, because it's not easy, you know, like the Osce exam is like the final thing that you have to do when you come here, because even even if you passed your IELTS, you passed your CBT, you are here, you are working, you still have that exam to write. So you know, whatever you are doing, you won't be settled, you still be thinking about that exam. So that was me. So my results came out, and yes, I passed, you guys. So yeah, that's the most important thing. I passed. Yeah. So I just want to encourage someone. So don't give up. Don't give up. Don't despair. Whatever stage of this process you are on, whether you are doing your IELTS, whether you are trying to get a passport, because that's also part of the process. You won't go anywhere without a passport. Whichever stage, please don't give up. You know, everything has got time, and God knows what's best. You know, if God started the process with you, just trust him. It's going to end and finish the process with you. So in everything that we are doing, let's just pray to God, thank God for everything. Whatever happens, whether you pass, whether you fail, whatever circumstances, whatever situation you find yourselves in, just thank God. You know, whether you're writing for the first time, for the second time, or for the third time, you're not a failure. It's just not time yet. But when that time comes, and that time is coming, everything will make sense. So yeah, so I just thought about it last night. I was like, I've been too quiet. Let me just talk about my Osce experience. So yeah, so with Osce exam, I just want to advise someone out there who's preparing for their exam. Of course, don't panic. Please don't panic, because the moment you start panicking, you end up making mistakes. You forget what you know. Please study everything. Study the marking criteria. Study everything. Don't leave out something to say maybe me they won't bring for me this procedure, maybe me they won't do this, because when you go in that exam, that thing that you are not studying is the same thing you're going to find. That's what happened to me. That's what happened to me, of course. So just ensure you study everything. Don't panic. Just prepare adequately. And whatever happens, don't worry. Don't worry. God is in control. Eventually, you're going to write the exam, and you're going to pass, and you're going to get your PIN. So yeah, guys, that's what happened. That's what has been happening. That's why I've been busy. You know, it's very hectic, because after I wrote my exam, I had to wait for them, which didn't take long, and then I had to write another exam. So you know, during all that time, you won't really have time to, okay, I don't know about other people, but for me, I didn't really have the energy, the motivation to get my phone and start filming and all that. And apart from that, my phone has been giving me problems. So, but yes, I'm back now, and I hope to be consistent. Yeah. So I'm glad that everything ended in praise. I give glory to God, because without him, this wouldn't have been possible. So yeah, everything ended in praise. That's the most important thing. Yeah, because you know, you guys would have seen me packing my bags, arriving back home. Yeah, but then yeah, I'm still here, and I just pray that God should continue guiding my path, guiding me in everything that I'm doing, so that I always do the right things at the right time. And yeah, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you. I'm back. Your girl is back. So thank you so much, guys. If you still haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now. Bye.